y'all, welcome to today's video. Guess what I'm going to be doing today? Oh, never mind, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you. I am going to try something else with zucchini, okay? Have I got you intrigued yet? Then y'all just come along with me in the kitchen and we'll see what we're going to do today, okay? Welcome to our channel. My name is Tracy. I'm the keeper of the home here at 4D Farms, where we are all about faith, family, home, and farm. I hope you find something on our channel that will encourage you and inspire you on your journey. Be sure to give us a thumbs up, hit like and subscribe, and be sure to turn that little notifications bell on so you'll get notified every time a brand new video is uploaded. We hope to see you in each and every one. Thanks for watching. Hey y'all, thanks for joining me in my kitchen. If you want to, we can do this together, or you can watch it and then go back to it and pause it and do your things. This is going to be so simple, y'all. This is another way to use up some of your surplus zucchini. Y'all, I have seen so many people all summer saying, man, we got zucchini coming out of our ears. We're having to give it away because we don't know what to do with it. Oh my gosh, y'all, please. I have so many uses for zucchini. It's not even funny, okay? So, y'all, I'm either going to have a video before this one or after this one of me canning pickles substituting using zucchini. And y'all, I'm going to tell y'all, me and my granddaughters have gone through 2.5 quart jars in a week and a half. My granddaughters get in here and they take a fork and be like, you want a pickle? You want a pickle? You want a pickle? Giving everybody some of these pickles. Here, taste it, taste it. Y'all, I think I'll put this video after my making zucchini pickles, because my granddaughters have sat here when we've had cookouts and stuff like that, and I'll drag these out and she's like, you want pickle? You want pickle? You want pickle? And then we had some people try some of these pickles and they're like, man, these are good. You can these? Yeah. And you know what I canned them with? And they're like, what? And I say, zucchini. They're like, yeah, you just ate a zucchini. And I'm like, it's another. They're like, I would have never known this was a zucchini. Yes. It is, okay? Y'all, I gotta put my glasses back on. So, I'm like, yep, that's a zucchini. And y'all, this is another way to get vegetables in your kids. I do not like cucumbers. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in this video too, along with the other one, okay? So, if you're just now seeing this one, and you haven't seen my making pickles with zucchini, or making zucchini pickles, go back and watch that one. So either or, watch these two together, okay? It's a way to use up surplus zucchini instead of just having to give it away. And it's a way to use up some of these big ones, y'all. I use the smaller ones like this for the pickles because I cut them in spears. Or if I've got one just a little bigger but not gigantic, okay, I'm going to use this one to do as rounds. For sandwiches and hamburgers the next time I make some pickles. But today I am doing both today, okay? But my main video today, y'all, is making mock pineapple. That's what the pineapple juice is for. Okay, since I am going to be making these kid-friendly, I'm just going to be testing a small batch, and I'm going to be putting them in jelly jars to where that way, if we don't somehow not like these, I'm not wasting a whole bunch. I'm just going to do a small portion today. Yes, I am going to have some pineapple juice left over. And that's good because we're going to test these. If we see that we like these, then I'll have some more pineapple juice left over. Lord knows I got more zucchini coming in. And I can go get some more pineapple juice. Now, another thing is, there are tons. Y'all, I got so overwhelmed by all the mock pineapple recipes for the syrup. And I'm like, okay, number one, I need to stick with kid friendly. I need to get them as close to pineapple as possible. So if I get in here and I start mixing up my own syrup using my own ingredients, I can probably mess it up. And I don't want to do that. So I'm like, I found a recipe, 2 ingredient. Zucchini and pineapple juice. There you go. You can't get more kid-friendly than that, okay? They'll never know this is probably zucchini. Like I said, we're going to taste them. Now, how I'm going to experiment is I'm not going to be able to fit all these jars in my refrigerator. So what I am going to do is reserve 1 jar and keep it in the refrigerator without processing it, like refrigerator pickles, okay? We're going to taste test out of this jar. If we just, and I'm going to go ahead and seal up and process the other jars. Then if we find out, you know what, we really don't like these, okay, I'm not wasting like 24 jars, okay? I'm just doing a little small batch with just a couple of zucchini today. So this is what we're gonna do to get started. And y'all, this is another way to use zucchini. I have cut out growing cucumbers. Yes, my husband loves cucumbers. I don't. My granddaughters prefer zucchini over cucumbers if they just want to take some and dip it in ranch dressing, okay? So I'm like, you know what? We labor and we toil over planting a row of cucumbers. You're the only one that likes them. We will get overflows. And yes, we do love pickles, but that's the only thing I'd be using the cucumbers for. And I was like, I have so much zucchini coming in, why not just use that and substitute? And y'all, it worked out fine. Granddaughters, my zucchini pickles are kid friendly, okay? I didn't watch that video, okay? That's how simple it is. They love them. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Don't start coming up with your own stuff and messing it up when you're dealing with kids, okay? So I'm using a surplus of zucchini. I found another way to use zucchini, and I don't have to grow cucumbers. If my husband wants a few cucumbers in a salad or with a meal or something, it's not going to break the bank going and buying a couple of cucumbers for him, okay? I'm not going to labor and sweat and toil and use a row in my garden for a vegetable when I can put these to use. Does that make sense? Okay, good. Let's move on. Okay, because I got my brine going over there for my pickles, and I'm fixing to get these going. 2 ingredients, y'all. All right, what you're going to do is, don't be scared to use these big zucchini, y'all. This is perfect. These big ones are perfect to use for things that might get chopped up, okay? Because what you're going to do is, you're going to cut your ends off your zucchini, save those ends, save a bunch of them up, make vegetable broth. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to cut this in half lengthwise. I need my bigger knife. Okay? I'm going to cut this in half lengthwise. And then, if there's big seeds in here, y'all, take the seeds out. No big deal. Everybody's like, you can't eat them when they get this big because of the seeds. Yes, you can. You don't have to always use these just for frying or grilling, okay? Like fried green tomatoes, okay? Take the seeds out. Peel them. The flesh, we're going to do that too, okay? Pickling, I don't peel, okay? Since it's mock pineapple, I am going to have to peel. So I need to find my peeler and a bigger knife. Okay, I'm going to test y'all down and let y'all watch me. I'm going to, y'all are crooked, or I'm crooked one. My tripod's crooked. Okay, I'm going to peel the zucchini with a vegetable peeler. Okay? You don't want any green on here for your pineapples. Okay? So you're going to get all that off. I'm going to save these scraps, y'all, because I'm going to use this in vegetable stock. I save up a lot of my scraps from my vegetables to do that. And I'll make vegetable stock. Y'all go watch that video. So I'm going to have plenty to make for a next batch because I've got onion scraps, okra scraps, zucchini and squash scraps. Yeah, I got plenty to make vegetable broth. Okay, now this is the fattest part of the zucchini. So this is where your seeds are going to be versus this part. I'm still going to look and see if there's any seeds in here that I need to do. Let's go ahead and get this one peeled. So yeah, y'all go watch that video. Don't throw them scraps away unless you're using them for compost, and that's fine. You can still compost your scraps after you get done making your vegetable stock, because you're going to have to drain all the liquid, the broth, out of your scraps anyway after they've cooked down. Okay, so we're going to cut these in half lengthwise. I'll do the other one off camera. Y'all, this is where your seeds are. Scoop them babies out. Don't be afraid to use these. This is where I get my cubed zucchini to use in stir fry. Just because it has big seeds doesn't mean you still can't use the flesh. You can shred this and sneak in things. You can cube this flesh and make stir fry. So we're going to need to get all the seeds out. Whoa. So these would be good to feed the chickens right here. I don't want a bunch of seeds floating around in my chicken broth. Okay, there's that one. Now let's see how many seeds are in here. This one's probably not going to have as much. All right, just that little strip right there. I can probably get that right there. That's all. You don't want seeds in your mock pineapple, okay? There, all right? So, let me do this other one off camera and we'll go to the next step. Okay, y'all, I got all my seeds out. I've kind of cleaned up my cutting board a little bit. I'm just going to work with this little bit. This may be like 2 or 3 jars. That's going to be fine, just to experiment with. So I'm going to take this zucchini up. I got it all seeded, peeled. So I'm going to start dicing my zucchini up like in chunked pineapple, okay? I can't do rings, y'all, because obviously this ain't a pineapple, but I can do the chunked. Or I can do the crushed if I want to. I don't want to do crushed. I want to be able to dip into this and get some pineapple chunks, okay? So we're going to cut chunks like I'm cutting like your chunked pineapple. Y'all, I can probably, if we like this, I'm seeing pineapple upside down cake. Anything that you would use pineapple for, I'm seeing a refreshing jar of just pineapple, eating it. Y'all, if you want to know something that I do with pineapples, go check out that video. All the things you can do with a $2 pineapple. Y'all go check out that video. Me and my granddaughter sat here one day and processed some pineapples, and I got 3 to 4 uses out of that pineapple. Y'all go check out that video. But let's stick with zucchini today. So we're going to chop these up like refreshing chunks of pineapple. Okay? I'm going to finish chopping these up. All right, y'all, I got all these chopped up. Y'all, my granddaughters love just sitting here and eating pineapple, fresh pineapple, and so do I. I love pineapple. All right, so what we're going to do next is we're just going to start putting them in our jars, y'all. Fill your jar up. I got too many. Shake. Get them all down in there. I can add just a few little more. Jar, just a serving maybe. All right, we're going to try a couple of jars. I just dropped one. My granddaughter sat here one day when we were doing pickles, and I let them practice their culinary skills, taught them how to use a knife very carefully. I was supervising, teaching them how to cut. We sat here and cut zucchini and squash one day, and then they were sitting there eating a bunch of zucchini and squash. I had a bowl of ranch sitting right there beside them, and then they were finally like, I'm so full. I'm like, well, there's lunch. Kids love dipping things in ranch. I don't know what it is about dipping things in ranch. Might be another jar. Oh, out of that, y'all, those big zucchinis will fill up a bunch of jars, y'all. That one big zucchini is probably the majority of these jars. All right, I've got a little left over. I might can save them. Okay, so we're going to push these over to the side. I'm not going to try to squeeze in anymore. Okay, because next I'm going to put my juice in. Oh, I got to shake my juice up. Y'all, you can make your own syrup, whatever, but y'all, like I said, I'm trying to keep this kid friendly and as close to the true pineapple taste as possible. So I'm not going to screw it up for kids, okay? So we're going to pour our juice in there to the neck. There. Okay. Right there. I'm going to have to debubble these so there might make some more room by the time I debubble them. Now let's debubble just a little. The purpose for debubbling, y'all, is making sure you're getting all the air pockets out before you try to process something. So get all of y'all, this couldn't be more simpler. If I can find a way to get something nutritious in my family, that's what I'm going to do, and myself. Okay? I can put a little more juice. So that kind of, once it took the bubbles out, the juice went down. So check again. Again. Boop. Okay. Oh, okay. Put my lid on there before I knock it over and spill it. Next step is, y'all, you can either use vinegar to wipe your rims with, or you can use a wet rag. I do either or, okay? Either or. You just want to make sure no debris or stickiness is on the rims of your jars that will interfere with the sealing. Two. Now this evening I might have some more because we're going to be picking zucchini again, so I might be doing some more of these tomorrow. This is just a test batch to see if we're going to like them. If not, you know what? I'm only having to either give away or eat them myself just to get rid of them, or use them in a pineapple upside down cake or something. Okay? Now, another thing, you can either heat your lids up on the stove and whatever, or just put them on here since this is room temperature liquid, okay? So I do either or, y'all. Sometimes I heat up my jars, my lids. Sometimes I don't. It's a personal preference of yours. Okay, I'm inspecting everything, making sure everything's looking nice. Now, you're just going to fingertip tight, and then just a little resistance. Fingertip, a little resistance. Little resistance. There, okay? Now, I've got my water over here. Okay, so now I am going to put these in a water bath. Let me save a jar, reserve it, put it in the refrigerator, let it sit for about 7 days, and then I'm going to taste test them, okay? I'm going to process these other 3 jars, okay? So I'm going to do anywhere between 8 to 10 minutes, okay? I don't want to really process these so long that it cooks them. I'm trying to keep the crisp, y'all, and I don't use pickle crisp or calcium chloride, okay? So I'm going to process these between 8 to 10 minutes, just long enough to seal the jars, okay, in a water bath canner, okay? And if you want to know more about water bath canners, I have several videos. And then you can go back and look and see how I do my zucchini pickles. Watch these 2 videos together, okay? I'm going to get these in my water, and we're going to process these for like 8 to 10 minutes, okay? And then I'll show you the process. Y'all, these right here that I was going to put in the refrigerator have only been sitting here like 20 minutes. You know another good thing about zucchini? It is so dense, but I don't know the word. But whatever you put zucchini in, it starts taking on that flavor. It's already beginning to take on that pineapple flavor, y'all, and I ain't even got these in the fridge yet. Those aren't even done processing yet. That's another good thing about zucchini. They start soaking up the flavors that you have them in. Like your pickles. This is leftover brine. It's going to get used for the next batch. Your pickles, they start taking on the brine. These are going to do the same thing. I think we're going to like these, y'all, because they're already 20 minutes sitting here. They've already started soaking up that flavor. There you go, y'all. All right, they're still processing. I'll bring you back. Okay, y'all, these are done processing. I've already had to just hurry up and get my pickles in there so I could catch that hot water. So I have taken out the pineapple. Let me touch the jar. Okay, I have taken out the pineapple, used my jar lifters. And I'm going to let these sit for a while. I think I did 10 minutes rolling boil in the water bath for about 10 minutes. Y'all, the jars have already sealed. As soon as I took them out, about 5 minutes later, pop, pop, pop. So the jars are already sealed, okay? So we're gonna test these jars. I'm gonna let these sit for a while. These are gonna go in the refrigerator, and I'm just gonna try these. Just the longer I let them sit, the more they're gonna take on that flavor, okay? So y'all, that is, and I got a thing of pickles going on right here, right now, okay? So y'all, that is another thing that y'all can do with with zucchini, is make mock pineapples, okay? And then you've got like a fruit on hand. You've got like something you can bake with. Y'all, you can put a jar of these in the refrigerator, let them be getting cold, and then have you some fresh cold pineapple right out of the jar. Yes, yes. Y'all go watch that other video though, me doing the pickles with zucchini, and then catch the video of all the things you can do with a $2 pineapple, okay? Where me and my granddaughter are processing some pineapples that were on sale. And there you go. That is another way that you can get another vegetable, something good, into your kids and into your family, and use what you have. Use that zucchini. Find recipes. Find things to do with that zucchini. I have not made any squash relish yet, or squash and zucchini relish. I haven't made any of that yet. I'm not sure. I may try some, just for the sake of trying some squash and zucchini relish, okay? Just to see, hey, that might be another use, okay? So, find ways to incorporate those squash and those zucchini into things to where maybe you can cut down on growing some other things. Like I said, I've done cut out growing cucumbers, so now I'm using that space for something else that I know I can grow, okay? So that is making mock pineapple, y'all. And like I said, you can find your own syrup recipes out there, y'all. But y'all, like I said, I'm trying to make this as kid-friendly as possible to where, closest to canned pineapple as possible so they'll eat it, okay? If they like this, then I may wind up finding my own recipe, finding a syrup recipe to make my own brine with, okay? This is mock pineapple, y'all. Use that zucchini. Get creative with it, okay? I will see y'all in the next video.